Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Roll to Build. It has been way too long since I played in this world, and I'm really excited to get back to it. So many different things that I want to try to get done, so yeah, stay tuned. And we're just gonna get started right away with our D20 rolling clip, and then we'll know what our next build is. 12. Farm fields, cute. Alright, that'll be fun. So thinking about a farm field setup, there are so many good options around here, clearly. Lots of nice open empty grasslands, but I figure this little patch right here, right beneath the animal pen, would be a great place to start, and then we can spread over to that area, and then maybe even over to this side. And I want to have as many different colored farm fields as I possibly can, so of course I'll do a classic wheat field right over there, and then it's nice and easy access for the animals, and well, for me. Over here, I think I might get a little bit more creative. I am obsessed with Corralis's lavender farm design that is kind of broken up lilac flowers with tall grass. It looks super natural and absolutely gorgeous, so that's gonna be in there for sure. And I'm thinking of seeing if I can do any other farm fields with a similar style to that, but the other tall flowers. So maybe a peony field. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Just kind of brainstorming right now, but I actually did a bunch of terraforming, so I'll show some of those clips right now, and then maybe I can start kind of deciding which areas are going to be for which fields. Oh man, those sunset colors are so pretty. I love it when it's just kind of red at the very, very last bit there. Oh, gorgeous. But yeah, sorry if the audio sounds just a little bit different today. I am in a different location and I decided to just bring my whole entire computer monitor setup with me. Because I'm going to be here for a few weeks, so I did not want to have to stop playing video games and filming. I figured that this would be a really good chance to get away from all of the construction noises at my house, so I'm very excited to have some more gameplay time. But yeah, I already decided that over here is going to be wheat fields, and that right there is actually going to be a little lake with a waterfall in the future. Very excited for that. But over here, I'm just going to go ahead and get a nice little free cam view and see sort of what we're working with here. Got a lot of really good space. Maybe even kind of tiered, because there's almost like a tall section here, medium section here, lower section here. I kind of like that. Okay, I might be thinking a little bit too big right now. We really need to just start with this area, which is going to take a really long time. I should probably just jump right in. Ooh, literally, I guess. Oh, I'm also going to have a cute little bridge right here, so I will go ahead and put in a temporary path. Oh my gosh, that's like my 10th shovel to break. I'm struggling without having all the enchantments needed, but I am actually slowly working on it. I've got this little house over here, and it's going to be a zombie villagerification. Oh my god. Zombie villagerification. Zombie villager. Zombification villager hut. Oh my gosh, why was that so hard? Anyways, yeah, it's helping me get all the things that I need, and thank God, because this is so hard. Okay, I have to stress that this is not a permanent solution. This is temporary because obviously it is not cute, but I need a way to get over here. It's too hard right now. That'll do. It's something. It's not pretty, but it's something. Alright, well, I figure it's a good a spot as any to just jump right in and start doing this. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, honestly, because it's not super well hydrated over here, but hopefully with the river being close by, it'll help at least a little bit. That is looking really good. I'm very excited. Just gotta keep spreading it upwards. Should I do that or go to the nether? I think, I'll probably do a little bit more of this. Well, it's not mending, but it's a pretty good one on infinity, and I'm clearly struggling with arrows right now, so I think I'm gonna take it. Oh, I don't have enough emeralds. Let me go get the rest of the emeralds. Alright, still not totally sure why I decided to get this infinity book, but we are gonna go enchant our bow anyways. I think it'll be a useful enchantment to have. I'm hurting on arrows. This will definitely help with that, especially because the next thing that I have to do, which I really don't want to do, is go to the nether. Yay! Infinity. Alright, that's going to help a lot. I think it's time for me to stop procrastinating and head to the nether. Let's go find a spot for the nether portal. When I am looking at our village, I am noticing that that is a really nice vantage point up there. I could make it into maybe a really cool looking cliff and have a bit of a tower up there, or I don't know, some kind of magical fantasy portal house. I don't know. I think that could be fun though. I think that is where we're gonna set up. Oh my god, what the frick is happening? Jesus. What a mess. Okay. 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 Where are these coming from? Okay. Oh my god. That was crazy. Okay. That's enough. Are you kidding me right now? Who is shooting at me? What's going on? Oh, of course. Of course. Anyways, now that we have had all that fun, oh, I still need to fill this in, but, I'm gonna go build another portal now that the drama has subsided. My goodness. For now, I don't think I'm gonna overthink this. I'm gonna keep it super duper simple and just pop another portal right in here. I know that might sound super boring, but I want to dress it up later in an actual dedicated episode. Oh god, this is gonna look really terrible for a little bit, but I just need there to be a wall. Actually, maybe that should just go ahead and be the portal. And I'll let it be the wall too. It's keeping it extra simple. And that can stop. Thank you, pressure plate. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting deja vu because I literally just did this in my Evervale series, but you know, it's nice to get the chance to redo things and make them the way I want them to be, because I think there's a lot of really fun things that we can do with this portal, and I'm excited to see what I come up with when that time comes around. I think just that. We're going to keep it really simple. It is not pretty, but it is functional, and that's all that matters right now. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to just get rid of this stuff so that we have some space here. And throw down some chests so that my pockets are not exploding constantly. Alright, going in with some mostly depleted iron armor and a prayer. Let's see how this goes. I'm not expecting much, honestly. I don't, wait, I'm literally not even wearing gold. What am I doing? Hold on. Hold on. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Let's head back to the portal. Go ahead and set this up so that if I die, at least I'm close by. And here we go again. Oh, we've got a basalt delta. That is awesome. You'll have access to magma cubes. Oh, and maybe even froglights. I can make a froglight farm in the future. That would be awesome. And of course, just a classic nether waste, also going to be very, very helpful. But what I'm really looking for is a nether fortress, because I need blaze rods so that I can brew a potion and cure... Oh my god, I almost just fell into that lava. Jesus. Deep breaths. Pay attention. And let's find a way down this thing. And hopefully another fortress will present itself to us, because I need to make splash potions for my zombie villagers. Make at least one little marking so that we know where we're going back to our portal. And I'm just gonna start heading in this direction. Wait, what is this direction? This is... I already found this before. It shouldn't be so hard. East. I'm going east. Alright. Let's keep going east. Oh. He despawned. Yee! That is awesome. Love it when that happens. Oh, I have to make sure I don't lose my spot. I know I will just run off, and I'm gonna get so lost, so I need to be really careful. Of course, I didn't bring like any torches with me, so I won't be able to go super far, but I can at least check around a few different areas and kind of get my bearings down here before I come back. Hopefully with better gear, because this is definitely not ideal. Ooh, we've got some crimson trees, very exciting. I'll definitely harvest some of these when I get the chance. Probably when I run out of torches to explore with. Ah, why did I do that? Oh! Yes! Of course, his stuff fell in the lava. Alright, I've been searching and searching and searching, and this is getting way too annoying, so I'm gonna just head on back, and we will try another route. Basically meaning the bartering route, which I've never done before, so I really hope it goes well and I don't die. Oh my gosh, I got a disc! What's this? Oh, I've never seen that before. That's so cool. I love that it's so pretty. It's such pretty colors. I guess I could probably just go ahead and talk to you, right? Will you give me blaze rods? Please? Yeah. Or just something. That would be awesome. Oh, nether bricks. Okay, sure. I'll take it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I did not want a gas stick. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, Zephyr! Zephyr! Zephyr, I just died. Oh my god, I am never going back in there ever again. It's official. That was horrible. I lost like everything. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get those blaze rods, but it is not going to be today. That is for sure, unfortunately. Alright, well, I guess since we have this guy in view, I will show a little time lapse of me building it up, and then we will go ahead and transport our villager over to that house so that he can be zombified, and I will not do that quite yet since I don't have the potion, but I figure we might as well get him over there so that I don't have to do that in the future, and then I can bring the other guy in here and start locking in trades with him. First, I need to remake all my tools because this is completely ridiculous that I don't have anything. Alright, now it's time for you to get in the minecart. Yeah, go get in the minecart. It's right there. Please? Yeah, you're so close. Just a little bit closer. Oh, gosh, turn it. I don't know if it just scoops them up the way that a boat does. Please, just try. Oh my gosh, it does. Yay! Let's go. I'll hop on that. Here we go. Okay. Now it's on the ground. That's okay. Just, oh, don't go down the hill though. No, no, no. Go. Oh, just barely made it up the hill. That was great. Alright, there you go. Now I know you're not gonna like being next to the zombie very much, but this is the safest place for now, and the zombie can't get to you. He's just downstairs, so he might be a little bit noisy. But, yeah, sorry about that. I'll give you a much better home very soon, I promise. Put the door back. Ouch. I need bread now, because that is the only food that I have. All my other food got lost in the nether. But thankfully, our wheat field is definitely providing, and we have plenty of wheat for bread. Bread! Not the best food, but it will do for now. Oh, and the wheat field looks so good. It's almost totally grown in, which means it's just about time to destroy it all and continue spreading it out, which is going to take a really long time again. I will spare y'all the time lapse on this one because I think we've had enough wheat planting, so we're just going to do a little transition like this. And there we go. That was a little bit longer than I thought it would be, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with this progression up here. I changed the curve just a tiny bit, but I think it just looks a lot nicer. And now we're gonna get to work on this path just a little bit. So let's do that. I'm really starting to hate this bridge, so it's time to take it down and make it just a little bit better. Yeah, I think this looks a lot nicer for right now, and I'll probably still end up doing some more decorations in the future, but it just keeps it nice and simple. And when we add in the lake, maybe that'll be a good time to make adjustments. And of course, we cannot forget a little path right through here, because we need to be able to frolic through our wheat fields without destroying them. Obviously, it's a very, very important part of making farm fields. And then maybe here is where the path kind of putters off a little bit. It gets a little bit run down, and then it kind of just ends. And maybe eventually we'll build it out if I want to put any structures out here or anything, but this is definitely gonna work. Oh, I need to fix that part really quick. Alright, now that we are finished with this bridge and path, I think the next step is going to be making a lavender field, which I am so unbelievably excited for. Oops, we gotta sleep really quick. Now, this lavender field is fully inspired by Corralis's lavender field in his Hermitcraft 11 Roman-inspired base, and I am just so obsessed with the design. I think it looks incredible, so I'm gonna try it out and see if I'm able to do a little patch down here below the wheat in this little area. And if it looks okay, then I might spread it up the hill. And I'm also going to mix in some of these little yellow dandelions. Not in, I guess, but I'm going to sort of spread them around the outsides. Because purple and yellow are complementary colors. They look really nice together, so I'm hoping that'll add a nice little pop of color. But for now, let's just start adding these guys in and see what we get. My field will probably not be as dense as Corralis's because I don't have the moss farm capacity or the bone meal capacity to do what he's doing, but I wanted to just try out the look a little bit and see if it's even possible and if it can also be done in a slightly less manicured setting because he's got like really well-defined lavender fields in his little farm. I want to see if it looks okay a little bit more wild and maybe a little bit more sparse. I don't know. All right, we're getting down to it. It's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to go around and bone meal everything, take out all the flowers that I don't feel fit the color scheme, like these. Actually, I wonder how these look interspersed. Actually, they look kind of fun. I kind of like that. Ooh, I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and add all these dandelions in and around because the yellow and purple just look so cute together. And then maybe we'll have one area that is super dense with lilacs because that often is kind of something that happens in nature. The plants will sort of grow out from one spot, and in that spot they're really dense. So I wonder if that shows up at all there. Oh, it actually kind of does. Just a little bit. Just enough. And I like the dandelions. Alright, let's fill in with a little more grass and then see where we're at. Okay, I like it. It is still looking a little bit samey, so I'm wondering if there's one more flower that we could bring into the mix to help break it up a little bit. Maybe some white and yellow flowers, those little flat ones. Wonder if I have any of those. I'm not sure. I know I have those somewhere around here, but I can't remember where I put them. Hi, cat. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Bijis. Oh, you're so cute. Maybe I'll just add in a few of these here and there. I cannot seem to find the flowers that I'm looking for. I do really like that. I think it's really fun, especially with all the flowers just being a little bit more dense. So I think the more flowers I can get and the more I can spread it out, the better it's going to look. I like it a lot. Things are definitely starting to come together out here. It's looking a lot cuter and just more aesthetic in general. Let's add a few more little details of wheat too. Just since we're here. Might as well. Alright, I'm not totally sure about these fences yet. They might end up getting switched out, but for now they'll work and they're just what I have, so it's definitely going to be the easiest thing to do for right now. And overall, I'm really happy with this farm field area. I think it looks really cute. I think it's actually way more functional than I was hoping it would be. Oh yes, this is definitely a nice view. I wish there was a way that this could look a little bit less uniform, but I mean, it's all wheat, so I can eat it all, and that will be super useful. I can also compost it, which is going to be really good for getting bone meal so that I can keep expanding this area up onto the hill at some point. I think that would look really cute. And we can hopefully add even more flower fields or other farm fields in the future. But I think with that, we are going to end today's episode off. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye! Hi, this is my house. I guess, okay, yep, you can come in if you want. Why do I feel like you're threatening me? Why? Oh my god, I'm holding seeds. I'm such an idiot. I'm so tired.